Hey, wordy people. All right, so today's Friday. I wanted to do a video kind of responding to everybody because I think we're all kind of dancing around the same subject here. And I've had a couple personal things happen that I feel are um, related. So I thought I would go ahead and try to fit it all on one video. This might be a little long, so bear with me. Um, So let me just start with kind of what's going on with me, and maybe this will help you guys as well. So I think we all know, or most of us know, about the Right Club, the DFW Right Club, and the last people were announced today. I entered for the first time this year, and I did not get in, and that kind of stung a little bit. I was kind of expecting to get in. I thought I could do it, but it didn't happen, and that's kind of a blow to your ego. So there was that, and then last night I got a rejection from an agent whose manuscript wish list asked for exactly what I had, and that's kind of like a 1-2 punch with the other thing. So it's tough because. I kind of get into the headspace of, well, okay, so it didn't really work for the agent because the writing was bad, maybe. Not sure. And then, the Right Club, I think that's just not enough people chose the story or like the story or whatever it is. I had hoped when I started doing this 3 or 4 years ago that by this point I would be at a little better of a stage where maybe I didn't have an agent yet, maybe I hadn't gotten published, but I at least had some semblance of a handle on what I was doing. And when stuff like that happens, I kind of feel like I don't. Um, so I wanted to bring that into what Katie was saying about how do you deal with critiques, because for me, not getting any kind of feedback or not getting into a situation where I can get feedback is a critique itself, and that's kind of like the worst critique for me because I don't know anything. Because it's like from the agent, it was just a form rejection letter. I got nothing back. So what I try to do, and what I think, and in this case, I took Danny's advice where I just tried to power through. And so this morning, or this afternoon actually, I just sat down and I just kept writing on my work in progress. It was one of the hardest things I've done, is to just put all that stuff outside of my head and just keep working. And I think that's all I can do. There's not much else to do about it. I mean, it sucks, but you got to keep going. It's either that or you give up and quit, and I don't want to give up and quit. So I also realized that when I started writing, I knew it was going to be challenging, and I wanted it to be challenging. I didn't want it to be easy, and I think partly in that way, I'm somewhat creating my own reality. I'm maybe making it harder for myself than it needs to be. Maybe subconsciously, I'm not sure, but anyway, that's anyway. It's been a fun day. So and then I also wanted to come back to Danny's question about why is it so hard for writers to own our abilities, and I think, and this kind of goes to what we all experience. It's because the results of the amount of effort that we put in do not reflect the work. We put in so much effort and we see very little result from it. And I think that's why we have such a hard time telling ourselves that, yeah, we've done a really good job, because it's so subjective. There's no way to tell. I mean, it's not like you can fill out a spreadsheet and hand it to your boss and the boss says, great job, you did a good job on that spreadsheet. It's nothing like that. We have very little feedback for all the work that we do. I think to remedy that, we have to try to find the intrinsic value of our work. I think we have to love the work for the work, and find happiness and value in just doing the work itself and not any kind of result. And that's where I'm trying to keep my head today. It's been fun, but consolation prize. My wife got me this cool shaker, Captain America, and also it's after 6 o'clock, so enjoying. So anyway, I hope my experiences might help some of you guys as well. And I'm just trying to keep my head up and keep going. And this video is twice as long as it should be. I apologize, but I wanted to get all this in together at once. So hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon.